This week in action.
Say, Betsy Ross, what you working on?
Could be something. Talk to the developers.
Are you playing with my emotions?
Let's get sad and then get happy.
Too good to be true.
That's not what they did here. When's the money going? What other horror stories could come of this?
We love Tencent.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to This Week in Action Podcast 70. My name is Aaron, owner and operator of the YouTube channel Action RPG, and with me, as always, two of the showrunners, two of my friends, two of the leaders of this channel, Daft and Guilty. Say hello, gentlemen.
What's going on, people?
Hey-o!
Ooh, that was a pretty good heyo today. And if you're wondering about what was in the intro, if you did not know this, today is National Flag Day. It is the day that at least the American flag came to be on June 14th. So we just did paid a little tribute to it in the intro. Okay.
Flag Day.
So it's Flag Day. It's Flag Day. We have a great show planned for you today. Finally got a little bit of Last Epoch news. I know. Well, we don't care about Last Epoch. That game's dead. I don't agree. I don't agree. So we're going to talk a little bit of Last Epoch. We'll be talking some D4. And then for the remainder of the stream, we're going to be going over Summer Game Fest 2023, which honestly, I doubt we will get through unless we just like blitz through it, because there were so many game announcements and things coming that it should be pretty exciting. Mr. Skeezy Ellie isn't dead, just in hibernation for a little while. You win my favorite comment of the day. Daft, what games you been playing this week?
This week, believe it or not, some Diablo.
What?
Two characters. A little bit of LE, a little bit of No Man's Sky. So doing a little exploring and just kind of running around in that game.
Oh, very cool. Guilty, what game have you been playing?
I've been maining D4.
What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Can you explain, please?
Like, wakes up.
I've been playing with literally everyone in the community except for you, Aaron.
Okay, hold on, wait.
Strategically playing with everybody except for Aaron.
Hold on, I got to do my first clip. Guilty loves D4. Okay, perfect.
D4 has been the best community game since
Lost Ark. I agree on that, and because it's brought all the people's talk in.
It is fun in groups. It is fun to get into group chat and talk amongst each other and learn from each other. It's brought the community together a lot, like we had during our Lost Ark sessions.
There's never been more new members to the community than when 090 dropped. That being said, the functionality of multiplayer on Last Epoch compared to the functionality on D4 is obviously not comparable. Having millions and millions and millions of concurrent players on simultaneously across multiple platforms in a worldwide launch. I mean, it might be the best launch of any game ever of that size. I mean, it's debatable,
it launch ever when you consider it had like
size.
An afternoon of issues.
Yeah.
Like an afternoon of issues. Like it is I don't know. It's pretty spectacular that they were able to pull that off.
Why would you compare a grown adult to a toddler? Anyway, stop talking like that. It's not talking. Unless a toddler's like a genius. Okay. Daft and Guilty, which one of us gonna open the one ring? What? What?
My precious.
Hey, have you shown Tech his book yet?
Tech is with his in-laws right now.
I mean, he was playing earlier. Tech, your book is now in Guilty's background. Just that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhere. Yep, there it is. That one. That one right there. Yeah.
Eden's Ore. Right?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
It is the first in a series. It's buy it.
Yeah.
Very
Amazon.
Cool. Very cool. What happened to okay, before I'm not trying to like stall. Guilty, you started out as a necro to piss me off. Since then
I took a necro into endgame before you did to piss you off.
No, you took necro. No, you followed around people.
Same thing
with your necro.
Semantics. Okay. Necro is in endgame before Aaron's necro was in endgame.
I don't have a necro.
Yeah,
that is true.
So it's there before.
So I could have done it on my own and not had to have had the help, but I got the help to get it done quickly because I figured you.
Why are you currently not playing necro?
Because necro is not as fun. I don't play necro in anything.
You're saying it's
I really didn't like it in this game.
I mean,
I never play necro.
At this point, I don't think it's on par with the other characters. I have not played one yet, but just hearing around the community and seeing that end of it doesn't feel like it's up there.
It was a bit rough.
Okay, here's the thing. Necro is fine from a power scale as long as you don't play a zoo minion build. So I think that is really the miss, is that it's fine from a power standpoint. Still not really.
Well, not as that. So I started out as that, and then I had to switch over and I did Bone Spear and Corpse Explosion. And then they made the change where Bone Spear is actually still pretty strong, but when they made the change to boost, they nerfed everything else and then boosted Necro and Minions specifically, and I made the change back, and then I was like, I still don't like it. And now I have a Druid and a Barb.
Minions are crusty dog poop, Skeezy says.
In this game, they aren't the best.
Yeah.
The AI for them is not that, like, the AI for the enemies is like,
if you're going to make a necromancer class in a game, I would start with having minions OP and a non-minion version not OP, and then start toggling the dials. When it's your minion is better as a sorcerer, I think you have a problem. That's just my opinion. But every class,
they have to.
Every class has endgame builds that can do all content, at least for the most part. 95% of
clear
content
versus necro clear is night and day. I can concur.
Yeah, that's how it is. That is how it is. Well, I'm glad that you're not playing necro anymore, because you shouldn't be playing the class, because you don't deserve to. So
I don't appreciate the class.
Deserve. Hear that, Guilty? You don't deserve it.
Oh, I don't deserve crap, which is a compliment. I mean that. He said from the mouth of Aaron.
Can I get into the first topic now? Is that okay with you? Okay, good. Guilty has this weird energy. Normally he's like half asleep. I don't know what is happening.
G Fuel.
Oh, I see. I have a mean necro. Alpha, your necro is not a necro because you don't use minions. Moving on to beta 091D. Now, I literally dropped this video breaking down these patch notes 30 minutes before I went live, okay? I'm not going to read through all of this. I'm going to read through two things for last Epoch. And I do think it's important. Playing D4 with the community. Forget the visuals, forget the story, forget the cinematics and the crafting and the combat and the stash and the map overlay and the loot filter. Forget all the ancillary stuff. What Last Epoch needs more than anything else is performance and stability. That is like my new number one. That's literally all I care about at this point.
That's
can
the chart you're going with? Okay.
That's where I'm at. Can I join a party of 3 other people? All 4 of us are necromancers, and we all live in different corners of the globe, and the game functions. That is all I want. I want that.
Good test.
That is test. Because still to this day, it's like, oh, I can, on stream, I can only run a party of 3 because if I run 4, it always screws up. And I'm like, oh, you're a necro, we're going to get necro lag. And then it's like, dude, did the game freeze? Oh, it's, it's a 2-minute load screen. Playing D4 has spoiled me from a performance standpoint. From a performance standpoint.
Good.
Yeah.
And you guys know that, like, these are things that are hard for me to say, right? Because obviously I'm team 11th Hour Games. They are my number one. So D4 does have cool thing with player minions and parties.
Makes them look phased.
Right.
Probably. Yeah.
Now, two things in here. One, this sentence right here, this dropped today, improved internal performance telemetry to assist our server optimization efforts. Guilty. Is this like just like what does that mean? Or is that just like what does that mean to you?
It's word salad.
It's a lot of word salad,
Word
right?
salad. They just optimize some of the way they do things. Like sometimes that could mean a lot, sometimes it could mean a little. Either way, it gets a bullet point, don't it?
Because they just can't put a bullet point that says optimize stuff, right?
Yeah,
so they put this
stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
That could be it could be like caching. It could be any number of things.
It could be loading into this one zone is now quicker, right? I mean, it could be okay.
Yeah.
Now, there's that sentence. And then if you go down right here, I actually don't care about any of these other things. I care about this paragraph right here, which I will read. One initiative that isn't visible in the patch notes is we have an internal team dedicated to improving performance, particularly on the server side. There are significant, keyword, significant technical changes underway that will have a big impact, but we're still in early stages. So I hate saying early stages. We're also working on reducing zone transition times. This paragraph is literally exactly what I am looking for. EHG now has a dedicated team specifically around group. Improving performance. This is an internal.
This is another group. This is
now a paid EHG team.
Yeah, this is
double OCT.
Yeah,
double, right?
Yeah. Well, no, good for them. I'm sure it'll help. That's pretty much what their issue is the server.
Yeah, servers and just getting the game stable when they launch and they add new things like towns and stuff. It just they lose momentum on that first day every time.
Bet they were just in talks on Reddit, right?
Yep.
They probably were not professional network people. Maybe a couple of them have had experience with it, but they were probably just like would-be game designers and programmers that came together, and then they're like, oh crap, how do you do multiplayer? And they probably even dabbled with peer-to-peer for a bit because that was native to Unity for a while. And but I think, like, well, how do we do this? Big money. That's how you do it.
I think Daft hits the nail on the head. It doesn't matter what's in the patch. If it doesn't work, nobody cares. And, in the era of, whether you like them or hate them, it's like Undecember's dropping a season, and Torchlight Infinite's dropping a season, and Diablo 4's dropping a season, and PoE's dropping a season, and Last Epoch's dropping a season, and Inquisitor's dropping a season, and then there's 400 roguelites and roguelikes that are coming out, and then the new Hades drops. There's just an infinite amount of competition. And you might only have that one instance of, oh, Last Epoch dropped a new update. Let me see if it's good. Log in, broken, queue, stuck in towns, screw it, I'm out, right? So yeah, I think it's important that this paragraph is here. That's ultimately what I'm saying.
Ross says they just told the janitor to get on it.
Well, at EHG, everybody does everything. So that's fine.
Well, I mean, so you would hope in an agile work environment, and then they say stuff like this is a dedicated team. It's like, that doesn't really fit an agile work environment, does it? It's like, I don't think these words mean what you think these words mean.
I can say with complete confidence, Eway has asked the question, so is LE going towards an MMO style? They are not. They are not. No. But what they want is they do want shared environments like towns. So, for example, Circle of Fortune is going to have their own dedicated primary hub. The Bazaar for Merchants Guild is going to have its own primary hub. All towns and cities will be shared areas, but it is not going to be an open world. It's going to be, you're going to go to the monolith. You're going to go to the arena. You're going to go to the dungeon. You're going to go to this, Epoch's Call or whatever it is. You're not going to see world bosses. You're not going to see timed events. You're not going to see, you need to be in a group to do this stuff. Yeah. And if they ever did do that, it would be focused around a cycle mechanic. Like, it wouldn't be, and that could turn core, but it's not Like, you're not going to see that for a long time.
Like a Halloween event, a Christmas event type of type thing. Yeah.
It could be.
They have taken a hard stance that there is never, and again, and things can change. There's never going to be something in the game you cannot complete solo. Like, basically, they're not going to put something in the game that requires you play with other people. And, you know, I feel like that just kind of acts as world bosses. The whole point of world bosses is you have to go and do it together, unless it's a broken build.
Broken builds.
Unless it's a broken build.
But those are fun.
In 2:45, we have Aaron's Secret Strip Club called it. That hasn't dropped
factual.
quite yet. Stop spoiling
factual.
all the surprises. Stop.
No, he could drop it. We need more people to come in. Aaron will be writing the poll first.
I'll be writing the mount. Yes. Could I send my 4-year-old out into the yard with some safety scissors and say I have a dedicated team mowing the lawn in the early stages?
Oh man.
Oh,
very
I love
funny.
you guys.
Very funny.
Good stuff.
Don't clip that one. Okay. Okay.
Oh, someone clip him reading every syllable.
That is the news from 11th Hour Games. Okay. Moving on. This is crazy. This is also the video I made today. And Daft is the one that sent this to me. I don't even want to click it. It's so crazy. Diablo 4 earned over $666 million in the 5 days following launch. Players have suffered over 316,991,632 in-game deaths. Holy smokes. Wow.
I think they just waited until they hit 666 million.
Of course.
They would have
Of
said
course.
7 days or 3 days or 2.5 days, whatever. Like the 5 days is irrelevant. They're just going to let you know when they hit the 666.
Probably.
We all knew they would hit that number.
The mark of the
And
beast.
then some.
I know.
Yeah.
This quick.
They
I
clearly
guess.
read the book.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money.
No. Yeah. Well.
That is quite
Lots of players. Lots
a
and lots
bit
of players.
of money. Yeah, I am not a fan of reading that number, but that's just me. Yeah, I know. I know. We're not talking about the evil number.
It's an unlucky number. They shouldn't be posting it. That means they're going to fail.
This game's going to do $1 billion this month.
Do you think this month?
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
it's
yes,
it
yes.
obviously peaked right around launch. And you're going to get everybody who's been waiting, and then maybe the second and third wave over the next month of just masses of players, as their friends know and they tell their friends.
$1 billion in 2 weeks.
You know, I look at it like a new release movie, right? New release movie does 100 million. And then normally by second weekend, it has a 50% drop off. So it'll do 100 million. Next weekend, it'll do 50 million. And then you'll keep axing it in half. I mean, if there was a 70% drop, you're now in the 800s. You know, I mean, this game is headed to $1 billion for sure.
I say 2 weeks though. 2 weeks, maybe less.
Because you got to remember too, it's not just retail copies, you know? I mean, Diablo Immortal made 300 million after a few months, and that didn't have a retail cost. So you are talking a premium triple A retail price. Yep. And then in the future, you have DLCs that are going to sell. And then every 3 months, there will be new MTX and new battle passes. And those MTX are built around an algorithm to get you to purchase items that you would want. This thing is going to just be, I don't know.
Did you buy any MTX yet?
No, I won't. I don't need to. The in-game cosmetics look good.
Anyway, you will.
No, I don't think so.
Oh. So Alpha and Doc and myself all have.
Okay.
That's $1 billion in 2 weeks.
Again, so I'll say this based upon my time right now. I want to master a singular thing, and I've selected in D4 werewolf. So like come up with a great claw build, come up with a great storm build, come up with a great poison build, and then every season update those 3 things. Be great, be awesome, be amazing at an individual thing, because I'm an Icy Veins last Epoch and I'm still playing with Torchlight and working with XD. Like I'm just too busy. But mastering one thing I can do. The point I'm trying to make that if they drop a really, really cool werewolf specific transmog, so my werewolf transforms into I don't know, something that I feel like I would want, maybe. But that would be it. For sure, I'll never buy a mount ever. Unless it was
a bone armor.
No.
I bought that.
No, I would not buy a mount.
So I could say, look, Aaron, I have this fancy bone armor. It's not the mount. It's the armor for the mount.
I mean, I don't know.
See, Aaron, I'm going to see how long I can go before even opening the shop. I still have the little exclamation point.
I hate those stupid things. You notice they're white in this game, so they're not in your face.
Yeah, I see it, and it's easy because when you're playing real games, like when you're playing Last Epoch, and you let your levels before they moved your mastery, and you had all those levels saved up.
Yes.
Your skill points. You could easily ignore them. Did you leave the box there, or did you always click it?
I always click.
I left it there. It's like a ticker.
By the way, I'm almost
excited.
My battle pass.
Points.
Guilty. My battle pass for Torchlight Infinite's almost at 60. I've almost gotten it there.
Oh, I should hop back on my phone and play.
Lady Medusa, can you clip that so I can have Guilty saying hop back on my phone and play? I need that stored.
It felt
forever.
It felt filthy.
Playing on your phone.
I want to stay on this topic for just a minute. Okay.
Okay.
Daft, can you do me a favor?
What's up?
Can you look up World of Warcraft lifetime sales just really quickly? I'm curious if that is an easy stat to find.
Simoleons.
What is
that just America or like planetary? Like,
because World of Warcraft is the biggest, or is from a sales in dollars, it's the biggest of all time, I think. Right?
It should be, yeah.
I don't think there's anything close. I think World of Warcraft's number one.
First thing pops up, 14 million.
Yeah, that's only one.
That's a month. So, lifetime.
Yeah, the whole.
But hold on, I'm looking at it. I just showed you the first thing that popped up. Let's see. That's total copies sold. That's probably hard copies.
What would the gross income for WoW of all time?
It's gotta be. Double-digit billions. Gotta be double-digit billions. Yeah,
because it was at one point. I think in every country almost. Every country.
And they had what, 20 million subscribers, like 20 million times 15 or 20 every month. Remember, it's a
yeah. Yes. People were getting married through that game. Like,
I don't know if D4 could ever pass a subscription style MMO like World of Warcraft.
No, yeah, I don't think they could, but I also don't think they need to.
Somebody in chat, NY said 14 billion.
14 billion.
14 billion. I bet that's
two of those copies.
That's pretty impressive.
I had a beta copy, if that counts, but probably just my hard copy.
I purchased a singular copy of WoW Vanilla before we called it Vanilla. So just the base game.
Right.
Every expansion except for the latest Dragon, whatever it is.
Don't even know.
And
came out what, last year?
I don't know, something like that.
Spooky Roots, yeah, and keep it coming because I need to get paid from WoW. Icy Veins is huge on World of Warcraft.
Icy Veins is where I was going for my
point being is I don't know if D4
sponsor, but
I don't know if D4 can break that, but it's possible.
I mean,
it's possible.
There's more competition than there was for Warcraft back in the day.
How much revenue is Diablo 4 going to generate based upon, let's just say, an estimate? 3 DLCs over its lifetime, could be more, and 4 times a year a new season with new MTX and new Battle Pass. I mean,
they're gonna make a lot more just constant money. Where with the subscriptions, that did they end the subscriptions? Or are they still doing it?
Still $15 a month.
It's still
Really?
subscriptions.
Yeah,
I mean, I think it was $15 when I was playing, but I stopped at Burning Crusade.
So
like,
you
at
can
some
play
point during
free
that.
up to level 20, and you pay $15 a month. Plus, you're paying 40 for the expansion. Final Fantasy 14 also $15 a month, and I believe you still have to pay for the expansion. Although, and then ESO has this thing where you can pay monthly and get all of the DLC, but not the expansions. You have to buy. You still have to buy the expansion.
You would also think that, you know, whether you hate it or not, as they produce MTXs in the shop, they're going to get better at making them for the game and find out what people like. And, you know, it's just going to get, I don't know. I think it's going to ramp up.
It'll snowball. All right. Just like with
Right.
Path of Exiles, theirs have progressively gotten better and more expensive over time. So,
Shasta in chat says 5 billion easy if they keep it relevant. I can get behind that number.
That'd be easy money for them.
If I was reading an article that's, let's say, 4 weeks into season 1, so let's say end August, that's, you know, pretty much end of the summer, kids are going back to school, saying Diablo 4 has hit 2 billion, I would not be surprised. I mean, I would not be surprised.
No, would not be surprised, Aaron. It's
I mean,
Diablo.
But actually, you know what? That probably won't happen because so many people that had pre-orders get the battle pass, you know, for free in their retail cost for season 1. So I guess it's probably not going to balloon like that. It's still crazy. It's still crazy. Because even if this game took 200 million to make, I mean,
get
actually,
that out in the first month.
I know.
Easy. Okay.
Couple of stats, and then we're moving on to Summer Game Fest. Hours played, 276 million. Total monsters killed, 2.73 billion. Total parties created, 166 million. Player deaths, 316 million. Players killed in PvP, 430 million. Deaths by the Butcher, 5.8 million. Level 100 players, 6,200. Level 100 hardcore players, Daft, you need to get here, 163. Favorite class, Sorcerer.
Whoa, Sorcerer, Sork? Really?
Source.
Every class?
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of people like spellcasters. A lot of people know magic find, clear speed, teleport. A lot of people like the visuals, the snake, the lightning. It makes sense. You know, DPS caster in most games is a fan favorite. And Sorcerer's also been a class that has been in every game. Right? So it's not like it's changed. Almost 2% of all players was due to the Butcher. I have not experienced the Butcher because I almost never run dungeons. And now I only run Nightmare Dungeons and he's never in it. So I actually have not seen the Butcher yet. Source seems to be pretty OP from my understanding, like it hasn't been nerfed much. And it has good AoE. So clearing packs, just people like that. Play Barb and the Butcher can't kill you. That's cheating. Okay. Anybody else on D4? Got anything, guys?
I'm curious how they have number stats on creatures killed. I guess you would keep track of that. I mean, really?
Their analytics seems pretty spot on, man.
Yeah, it's an interesting one to follow. But
and this game is not like PoE where, you know, you're like zoom. I just killed, 500 monsters in a second and I'm just speed running maps. Like, it takes a lot of swipes sometimes to kill these monsters. 5 days, 273.
So Fleshy and Alpha have been apparently kicking the crap out of the Butcher.
Why you got to beat up the Butcher? Yeah, and I still don't understand this, Fleshy. A lot of people say don't play Nightmare Dungeons, just play regular dungeons.
because the time it takes to complete them, right?
And you don't actually get better rewards or something. I have no idea. I honestly like that part. I need to do more research.
Thing. Like,
what is the reward of playing? Oh, but Nightmare, you need to play Nightmare to upgrade your glyphs, right? I think that's what it is.
Right. But it's like when you go to play Grim Dawn and ask if you want to play veteran, it's always no. It's more efficient to do it not veteran.
Don't need to,
so it's confirmed they're going to charge for new expansions. 100% confirmed DLCs will not be free. They will be charged. But to be fair, I almost tend to defend Blizzard. They've always done that. All of their DLCs have always been paid, at least in the franchise's history.
But yeah. And even like in the case of D3, the Necro wasn't even a DLC. It was just a character class.
Yeah. Which I purchased, by the way.
Yeah, same here. Yeah,
yeah, of course. All right. Last Epoch, we're done with you. Diablo, we're done with you. Moving on. Summer Game Fest 2023. Everything
a lot of stuff in there
announced.
There's a lot of goodies in there. Holy crap.
Dude, there's so many goodies in this.
There's stuff in here that I didn't think I wanted in my life until
and you're like, now I want it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we'll get to it, but the Prince of Persia, the 2D Prince of Persia game, which is kind of like a Dead Cells game. Come on now.
I know. Okay, let's go through some of this. Final Fantasy. You guys aren't big Final Fantasy players, are you?
I played several, but Final Fantasy 16 is exclusive to PlayStation, so I don't care now.
I played more of it when I was younger on console.
What about Spider-Man 2?
I watched friends play the first one, and it was a good game. It was a well-made game, and I bet this would be no different.
Be Greater Together, October 20th. Prince of Persia. Version. I have not seen the trailer for this one.
It's a 2D side scroller, man. It's like a Dead Cells game with a.
It is not a 2D side scroller.
It is it's a 3D art in 2D.
Oh, I see it. It's a 2D side scroller.
It's like a Dead Cells Metroidvania type.
Yeah, could be good. I like my Metroidvanias.
Oh yeah, that looks like it could be fun.
Yeah, Callian says that the exclusivity of Final Fantasy 16 to PlayStation turned him off as well.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah. All right, if we have time, we're going to watch the trailer for that one. Okay. Dude, did you see this, Guilty, yet? Did you see the Mortal Kombat trailer yet?
Oh, yeah. Mortal Kombat 1. Come on, dude. Now. That got me. I'm so happy.
The remake.
Did you hear the rumors? Did you hear the rumors about Homelander?
I don't think so.
But Mortal Kombat's always put everyone in. This will end up having Predator and right.
But can you imagine Homelander in a fighting game?
Yeah, that would be. He would just be like having Superman in it.
Yeah, I mean, essentially.
But like more brutal. Homelander and Invincible.
Right.
When I think about the trailer. And just know I'm Team Street Fighter, not Team Mortal Kombat. And I like Mortal Kombat.
That's because you are a hater of fine things.
When I saw the trailer for Mortal Kombat
Aaron,
1.
I don't have a team. I like both.
Oh, gosh.
Although...
When I play fighting games, I truly prefer Street Fighter over Mortal Kombat. But I like the characters of Mortal Kombat, of course. Best movie ever, Mortal Kombat Annihilation, the second one.
I would say the best movie ever as far as fighting games and video games goes, would be Jean-Claude Van Damme as Guile in Street Fighter.
Blizzard can totally license out Lilith to the game like this. Could you see Lilith in Mortal Kombat? Dude, you know that's the kind of stuff that is going to happen for sure.
Anything to make money. Blizzard, you should pay attention.
Actually, I don't know. Maybe they wouldn't want that. No. They would, and they'd be like, sure,
make their own fighting game.
It would be, we will license out Lilith.
Look at that fatality.
This is how much money we want for it. and it has to be the strongest person class in the game, right? So not only do you have to pay us to use Lilith, it has to be OP. That's what I could see them doing.
Mortal Kombat 1 is technically Mortal Kombat 12.
This trailer is so good. I just want to watch a little bit of it. Just
Are you 17?
little.
Are you sure you're 17? Everybody.
Just a little tidbit.
Close your eyes. Ears.
I have had enough of you.
Then go before I put you down.
Fight.
Damn.
Proven worthy of joining us. Come. There are other champions, I must gather.
What do you want?
Sento. It's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
It's a lot of blood coming out of Johnny Cage. That probably hurts. Right?
It's so damn
Enough.
And then he just comes back.
He's just
Okay, let's go back to
looks
one here.
wrecked.
Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang, protector of Earthrealm, god of fire.
Liu Kang was always my road dog.
Badass too.
You have skills, Raiden,
They're all gonna
but
be
you're
good.
I always like
They're all gonna
Scorpion
have
over
signature.
Sub-Zero.
Experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Oh yeah, Scorpion's
Raiden. That's right. So this shows off that you're gonna have support people, so like different matches where you can bring in like a second person. Yep.
I mean,
If your disease becomes known, you will be banished. I only want what's best for you.
it's
Or do you
This looks very good compared to the Street. The Street Fighter trailer was horrible, man. Oh gosh. Goro. I know it is.
Finish him.
Oh my gosh. Oh gosh.
Got brutal in the end. That last 30 seconds.
Finish him. Oh man, I don't even know like how to move on to the next game after watching that because I don't know how I feel right now. Scorpion will get nerfed. That is hilarious.
Looks good. Looks smooth.
It looks very smooth. You can obviously, I mean, this is going to sound stupid. Like, yes, Aaron, we know, but obviously this game is going to be super huge on combos and probably like combos that as long as you get the first hit, you win if you're good enough.
Right.
But sound effects are on point too. Lady Medusa into fighting games? What did she say? This looks very good compared to Street Fighter. My kids have always been better at Mortal Kombat than me. You need to step your game up. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Fortnite Wilds reveals Transformers crossover.
Oh no, who knew? Go on. Moving on.
Sonic Superstars is a new 2D chess. All right, I read enough. I don't even need to I don't even need it.
It's a 2D classic Sonic game. Yeah. They what they did, if you watched the it live, they had the developer, and what they did was deconstruct the original levels to find out what made that special, and then they went forward from that. So you have, you know, they essentially studied what made the originals, or some of them probably worked on. Should be good.
They should have hired Vicarious Visions to make it.
Vicarious Visions did a really good job in terms of keeping it in Diablo II.
This looks great, and it's multiplayer.
And every one of them, even the new what they said they did is they developed the core mechanics and then targeted each. They have core mechanics. Even that looks good. Look at that. It should be fun, especially if you have kids.
I called Knuckles. Guilty wanted Knuckles. I already know.
I call Sonic Knuckles.
Oh, it's still playing. What did I do?
Oh, Aaron.
I got it. We're good. Okay. New Sonic.
Yeah.
See, LV gets it. Dibs on Knuckles. I already called Knuckles.
Oh. Knuckles is biz.
Wake 2 gets huge gameplay reveal. FBI. You guys into this?
Never played it, but I know it's popular.
It is popular.
People really liked it, and it was like I felt like that was a good reveal. People liked it.
This is the type of game we're going to see like Mind Minds playing for sure. He loves stuff like this.
Oh, I bet he'll. Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Like a Dragon. Gaiden. Official trailer. What is this? Spin-off like a. Oh, the Yakuza. It's from the. It's the updated Yakuza series.
Yeah, is this the one where he wakes up naked? One of these, like he wakes up naked in America and he's walking around, and the joke in the trailer is that like they keep on covering him up.
Oh, right.
Every time I try to turn it into a 4K trailer, it says no, thank you.
It's like you can't do that.
No,
it's like no, your internet sucks, or the site sucks, or something sucks. Oh wait.
今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。
Wow.
ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。
Man, the visuals suck.
コードネーム上流。
Kind of reminds me of last Epoch cinematics a little bit.
Oh yeah. That's the last Epoch in games.
Got it.
到着まで3分。何があった？
お前らも今回り右すりゃ無事に帰れる。
These games are so popular too. The whole Yakuza series. There's like 18 of them.
これから起きることは
Well, I mean, I played them.
全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Looks like the Matrix. Daft would be good at this one.
You probably would find
all the things you need to find.
You gotta go through each trash can.
Yeah.
Ooh, a casino.
I mean, I think there's. I haven't played one that I can.
俺に名はない。
Okay, that looks cool. Oh, gosh. Star Trek. What is this crap?
Oh, we have been waiting. That is actually, yeah.
Captain's
I'm
log.
super stoked for this.
Stardate 4315.4.
I hate it when you're all excited for this stuff.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
What is this game about?
And the crew is standing by.
That'll be 4X.
There's also the fleet commands on all kinds.
Well, it's all spread out. I watched this whole, believe it or not, set of a story of all the Star Treks. Like, went through all the history, the back history of all the different episodes, all the actors, all the real life stuff behind the scenes. Pretty crazy, but
is this a mobile game?
License went everywhere.
There's a few. It could be available.
This is for sure a mobile game.
It might be. That Paramount. There's the Paramount thing. What's
a new grand strategy game?
Yeah. So there's another one coming out where it is not quite a point and click, but it's a dialogue driven game where you answer dialogue cues or questions, kind of like a previous Elder Scrolls games.
Right.
And your choices actually are important. And that's what I'm most looking forward to from Star Trek.
John Carpenter's Toxic Commando. Toxic Commando. Mercury Dragon says, movie night tonight. No, we talked about last Epoch and Diablo 4, and I had a pre-show. Now we're just going over Summer Game Fest, which is movie night. You're right. Okay, you're absolutely right.
John Carpenter did the music for this game? Because I feel like he would have done.
I don't even know.
He does like techno EDM stuff.
This is gonna suck. I didn't realize how loud this trailers are. I should probably turn it down.
Kill the people.
Oh, you gotta be ready. Dance with the Dead. He clapped
Nobody half-asses it this time. Ruby.
Well, luckily that song played, so now this stream is gonna get copyrighted, so that's good at least.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Shot through the heart, and you're to blame.
Well, it's definitely not the original, so.
Yeah, are you sure? Now it is.
I know.
Good old Bond's gonna be fine. People that own rights to the song.
It looks fun. Is it multiplayer?
Looks like it. Like you'd have the driver driving in that situation. Gunner up top.
When was the last time we actually had a good vampire or zombie game?
Not a Resident Evil game?
I mean, I guess, yeah, that's it. It's a long... So agitating. I'll pop back up the top. John Carpenter's Toxic Commando.
Looks cool.
It does
also has a great name.
Back for Blood 2.0. That could be it. Sandland is a new action game. Ooh, Sandland. What the hell is this?
That name.
Well,
it doesn't roll off the tongue right. It just seems.
What do you
like
mean? You never played Sandland?
Just. It sounds like something you'd get, when you're a first grade, second grade teacher. Hey guys, let's make a game. What do you want to call it? Sandland.
Sandland.
I mean, hey, it's our game.
Maybe this is just a localization issue, and they don't realize that their word sounds cooler than our version of it.
I mean, so far we're almost halfway in. Pretty intrigued.
So it's like a Dragon Ball.
humans and demons live together. So Earth. Oh, sorry. No.
That could be actually cool.
Sandland could be fun.
It could be one of those sleepers. Did you ever play any of the Dragon Ball games?
No. Pokemon Borderlands Rage.
Kakarot was pretty fun.
I mean, I wouldn't buy it or play it, but you know, kids might like it.
Pal World is like Pokemon, but
Dragon
with
Ball, Mad Max,
guns. We got an extended look at Pal World, a game about collecting monster friends and then equipping them with guns. Okay, this one we're required to watch. This one we're required to watch.
Oh, God.
Collect Pokemon and then giving them guns. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
Pal World. Okay, got some pals. You're riding around your pals.
Pal World.
You're collecting.
All right.
Yeah,
what do you expect? You gotta get your creatures.
Oh, that giant Pikachu thing has a minigun.
Oh, look at that. Sandbags.
They have mod deuces. They had mod deuces.
Come on. Pokemon can have guns, but Last Epoch can't. Guilty?
You bring it up, and now I have to question it even more. This is a time travel game, but apparently in this world, guns don't exist.
Guns. They never made it that far to guns.
They never made
That's
it that
why.
far, apparently. Yeah. You know, guns are thousands of years old, but whatever.
The Lord of the Rings Return to Moria is coming this fall. Is this a PC one too? Has a release window. The game is subscribed as a survival crafting adventure. Oh, I know this one. I don't think this one looks very good.
What hobbits and elves know. It is time we told it ourselves. With hammer and axe,
they've been hit or miss with their Lord of the Rings games.
More or miss, unless it's Shadows of Mordor 3. I don't think I care.
The Shadows of Mordor games are good.
Yet the greatest
and the MMO
out of our
was a good game.
Yeah, see this one, I like this. Maybe because it's a building type game. I did come across this a while ago. It's like there's a bunch of games where you're underground in a mountain digging floors. Yeah, there's tons of those.
But there's like no way combat is good in this game, you know?
Well, it's usually not about combat, but it probably has. Yeah, so
it's time we took back our home.
I don't know.
That actually looked pretty good for what it is.
I don't know. That one's a pass for me.
That's a daft game.
That's a daft game.
It falls in my, at least I'll check out a demo if it comes out type game.
Don't forget too that Amazon Game Studios is working on a AAA Lord of the Rings MMORPG. So we're not even halfway through all the stuff. We're not even close. Oh, I like this game. This game I like because it says action RPG. I get a little channel publicity on this one.
Oh,
Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. Did Tech write this one? No? Guilty? No. Action RPG. All right, let's see what this action RPG is all about. Conan Exile, like,
the creators of Vampire.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
You got your little pipe to blow.
Aaron isn't crazy about Final Fantasy. Surprising. We're skipping Final Fantasy because it's not for PC. It's a Sony exclusive. It's PlayStation exclusive.
That particular one, I don't think.
Oh, whatever.
16
we bring closure to those who don't.
I
want us back, Red.
Third person action RPG.
What killed me.
Yep, over the shoulder.
I want to live.
As the man says, we face a choice, simple and awful. I banish you.
I mean, technically, you have, what, two things in an action RPG? You have to have an action game and a role-playing game.
Correct.
And that's literally all you need. The over-the-shoulder is what we associate. Or, I mean, the isometric is...
Or do we part forever?
Ocarina of Time, first
Come
one
out,
successful.
whatever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Maybe?
Every bloody time.
Might be.
What is it? Oh, it's a dinosaur dead thing. Banishers. Pass. Sorry. Oh no. Baldur's Gate 3. Oh, I should have let Guilty say it so we can call it Boulders. Guilty, how do you say the name of this?
So I can pronounce that A like it's meant to be pronounced.
How do you pronounce this game name? I can't remember.
Gate?
Baldur's
you want me
Gate?
to say
No, not
Baldur's
Boulders.
Gate like a heathen?
Baldur's.
Balder.
Baldur's Gate
Ow,
3.
I did.
Jason Isaacs as a major villain. Ooh.
So I really wish they would stop telling me what's in the game.
Why? You don't want to be... Now you know who the major villain is.
Swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from
I would like to
enemies
be
within
surprised at something.
and without.
And I hope there's something for me to be surprised
You are
at.
soon to witness
But,
the people of Baldur's Gate
it
granting me
releases this
complete
year.
power.
We could have waited.
A new age is upon
Big
us.
game.
Yeah, I don't want to watch this. Oh my gosh, I have already watched this and I can't do it. I can't do it. I'm too upset.
What? Oh yeah, Twisted Metal. Ah, I watched this. Oh my god.
So
I had to say, it's like there's a big fat clown. This has to be that's Twisted Metal.
So, let me just say that on Twitch, I was going to do my first like watch party. Like we'll watch each episode of Twisted Metal together, as long as I don't get like kicked off Twitch or something like that. This is like one of my favorite game series ever. And I watched this 2-minute clip of one of the episodes and I'm just like, dude, this show is going to be horrible. Like I can't even. Oh,
Did you see
man.
the cars in that clip?
No, there's no cars in the clip. And this person, Sweet Tooth, is like the most insane, crazy, character there is. Like he's like the quintessential bad guy.
Yeah.
All right.
And at the end of the clip,
Coming to the show.
Of course I am. I have to say, that high note is perfect.
Yeah.
Word?
Yeah. Can I go?
Oh, okay.
I got
Get
somewhere
to
to
watch.
be.
I thought you said you were coming to the show.
Of course I am. Just, can I leave after the show?
Well, in that case, tonight is opening night.
Uh-huh.
I didn't go back far enough where he starts singing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, he started.
The disc broke. I'm not a liar.
You said you were coming to my
And you didn't like the singing.
Dana,
Baby, let your booty go.
Dana.
Girl, you want a show?
Dana.
The thong. Do you love the silver hair guy?
He's singing the thong song. This is
Yes.
the most scary killer in the history of Twisted Metal. Anyways, it's just dumbest.
Here's the thing though. When was that song popular?
You're hilarious.
I don't know. When we were in
Is
high
that
school?
song even relevant now?
No.
So do you think that they're trying to pull at more nostalgia, or do you think that the writers are really not in touch
I don't know.
with what's popular?
There's also a couple other little things, like in that little scene, Sweet Tooth punches him in the face like super hard, like he goes flying, and then smashes him into a slot machine. And he's like totally fine. Anyways, I really hated the 2 minutes.
That was like an episode of the A-Team.
It's just like it looks horrible.
70,000 bullets, no one gets hit.
What have they done? They've ruined it.
Well, there's
Twisted Metal. That's my childhood.
where's
Me
his
too.
ice cream truck.
In the first trailer, it shows his ice cream truck.
Well, it
Oh,
needs
okay.
to show him in that thing driving it and nothing else.
Gameplay.
Modern Warfare don't care.
And his ice cream truck better turn into a robot.
No, that doesn't happen.
It sure do.
That small game.
This game. Question for chat. And I know you guys have already seen this.
Ooh.
This is my question when you watch this. Look at the visuals of the lightning, how it's cast, and how the enemies take the damage, like how it electrifies them. And while you are watching this and taking it in, I want you to think, what has better visuals, PoE 2 or D4?
Oh. They did upgrade their engine. It's the same engine, but they've upgraded.
Hey, you! What's going on?
Looks nice.
The different color palette.
It's different shaders.
It's different shaders.
You see how the lightning, like, you see it like go through the enemy's bodies. It's
right.
Or like watch this boss. It shows like it getting shocked. It's really cool.
Yeah, you can see it subtly. Probably a crit, maybe.
No, it could.
Or it just always does it. It's just the effect.
It looks nice.
Dude, it looks really nice.
I'd expect that though from Dragon Gear games. They're graphically, especially in their MTX, and then the game engine slowly got better. Just the way it looked in game used to look super.
PoE 2 for sure. PoE 2. Oh, lots of people think PoE 2 looks better.
Tech wants to know if that was a pre-rendered cutscene for PoE 2.
It's a good question.
There is that too.
Yeah.
Exo Primal is getting a Street Fighter 6 crossover. They're all Street Fighter 6 just dropped. What the hell is this? I wonder if they're using their own engine or Unreal Engine 4 or 5 for PoE 2. It's a great question.
It's their own engine. They've updated it.
It's obviously much better design and quality.
I mean,
this is stupid. All right, moving on.
Moving on. You don't like that?
Ooh, Lies of P. Now, Daft sent me some information on Lies of P earlier today. All I think is potential customers for me. Spooky's all business. He doesn't care about the games. He just cares about the money. That makes sense.
It's fine, Spooky. Let us know when you get the hat.
Lady Medusa said, but I got a mirror, so I can't say bad stuff anymore. Oh, yeah. Hey, Spooky, Lady Medusa got a mirror. Ryu is now Iron Man, huh? Yeah. I don't know what they're doing. Trying to sell skins or something.
Lady, you got an actual mirror? Like, it actually dropped in
she
day?
posted it. She told her husband if she ever finds a mirror drop, she'll quit playing, and she got one to drop.
But that was a real thing you shared in chat?
Yep.
Oh.
Cyborg Ryu. I don't know.
See, Hakashu played the Lies of P demo. Says
I've covered this game a lot in the past. I think it has the potential to be good. Netflix shares The Witcher Season 3 trailer. No thanks. Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 reveals co-op.
Oh, buddy.
Oh, I like this. Oh, is there no video or is it just
I'm surprised there's no video of the utter brutality that is this.
This game's gonna be awesome. We should totally beat this together as a team, Guilty.
I'm down. I'm 100% down. We did that with Turtles. We should do the same thing with this.
Oh, this is gonna be so much fun. One thing potentially better about D4 is the visual clarity. Enemies stand out fairly well there. That's fair. That is fair. Stream it. Ooh, what's the giveaway? Today's giveaway, I got a couple game keys for a game on Steam titled Mad Devils. Today's giveaway is for a game called Mad Devils. Mad Devils on Steam. Nicolas Cage coming to Dead by Daylight. Dude, this is one of the weirdest interviews I've seen.
That so mad. Oh man.
Dude, it was a weird interview. They brought him on stage and he's like, of course Nick Cage should be in this game. Like, Nick Cage loves horror. I was like, what the hell's wrong with Nick Cage?
Did you guys watch Mandy or The Color Out of Space?
No.
Oh, just watch those two films. If you like H.P. Lovecraft, definitely The Color Out of Space. It's a Lovecraft story. But Mandy is probably, besides Pig, Mandy's probably the most artistic thing he's done.
He says the best movies ever made is Pig.
Pig is fantastic.
I don't know. Shasta says he's everywhere. It is pretty crazy how him kind of becoming a meme has rejuvenated his entire career. You know,
he's all over the place. It does feel like that at times. You wake up in the morning, you see him on Discord first thing.
Has done a lot.
Isn't he he's a Coppola, right?
Hold on, my headset died or did something weird.
That's what happens when you use battery headsets. So like, isn't he like he's related to Francis and Sofia Coppola? He's like
I broke everything.
Nephew or something. Yeah, thanks, lady.
You okay there, Aaron? You got it?
Yeah, he changed his name to Cage because he liked the Marvel character.
He died.
Anyway, while he's trying to figure things, we can talk nerd stuff.
We could.
Apparently, he likes Luke Cage, and that's where he got his name from. Luke Cage comic.
Is this a fact?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he said that. Huh? I'm fairly certain that came from his mouth.
Interesting.
Yeah. But seriously.
I'll be fine, wife. I'll be fine. These are fine today. I never
Luke
get
Cage
up.
Is great. I liked a lot of those comics from that era.
I can hear again. Sorry.
Oh, there you are.
Fancy.
I'm back.
Did you change headsets, Aaron?
No, I don't know. I mean, it was fully charged. So I don't know what happened. It's just me being unprofessional. Moving on from Nick Cage. Yes. Pauly Shore's neighbor. Yes.
Yes, it is. That's true.
It is true. It is true.
Oh, that's great.
Pauly Shore's neighbor. Yes, Your Grace announced. No thanks. Witchfire comes to early access in September. Witchfire. I don't know what this is.
It's coming to early access, so.
Yeah, but it might be an action RPG that's isometric. You don't know.
Yeah, but it could stay in early access for 5 years.
What? Why did you use 5 years? Where did you get that specific number?
I don't know. I don't know.
That's first-person shooter. Moving on.
Cool looking.
Remnant 2 release date revealed. July 25th.
People will like that.
Immortals. Under the Waves.
It is.
Oh, this is a daft game for sure.
I hope you have a productive day.
First person magic shooter.
Just get to collect scallops or something.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning. Just stand.
It's like the two people on Earth that got together and put together a game. It was like James Cameron and Daft. You get.
Do you fall in love with?
You go and collect scallops.
No, I think you fall in love with your AI or something.
Oh man, come on.
We got a new trailer for Under the Waves, a new game with underwater setting.
Okay.
From Parallel Studio. The gameplay shown is a mix of submarine piloting and scuba diving.
So like a relaxing game, maybe.
It says it has an unsettling atmosphere.
Oh, okay. So
that's where the
atmospheric kind of slow paced game.
Episode 12.
Kind of taking the environment.
Ooh, look at this. I don't know. It's supposedly an unsettling environment. Look at this.
Yeah.
I mean, being underwater is not very settling.
Exactly.
I wonder if there's going to be a shark. You want to bet? A minute trailer. $100. There's a shark in it.
Okay.
How long has it been now?
Those are sharks that counted.
2 months and 17 days.
Yes, they're going for
More
this
sharks.
kind of spooky underwater game.
What sort of operation are they running down
It
here?
looks kind of neat though.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be here.
Lady Medusa likes this one.
Yeah, I saw more sharks. You're right.
See, of course.
Sharks.
This doesn't make sense.
You don't say in the ocean. Sharks.
Someone else down here.
Like saying that there's going to be alligators.
No.
Right.
This is like a.
Are you there?
Like a mental. He's losing his mind.
Oh, what's that movie Lighthouse? Willem Dafoe and Glitter Boy.
Black Desert Online expansion gets a new trailer. Another trailer for or a new expansion for Black Desert.
How many is that
make
now?
them even more money. The whales in that game.
Yeah, they were.
What was that guy? Was it $70,000? He's like, or was it more than?
Does Black
70 or 70?
Does Black Desert Online still have a pretty healthy population?
Imagine.
It's
Are they all
free
playing
now,
D4?
right?
It's been free for a while.
It's free for a while. So
Oh no, the $10. It goes on sale for $10 all the time.
Lady Medusa says yes. Lady Medusa, how many players? Did they publicly say how many players they have?
Which one am I correct about, Lady Medusa? It being free or it being $10?
I thought it's free.
I thought I paid $10.
You ain't got his for free. What's up, Shin?
Yes,
Hello, $10.
Okay.
Black Desert available June 14th. Available today. Oh, for pre-order now. All right, Black Desert Online is a new expansion.
June 14th.
The Time Shift Warrior is a new hack and slash. A new hack and slash. I'm required to click this. If only
Wait,
it said
top-down hack and slash, or is it like God of War hack and slash?
Similar vibe to Hades. It says similar vibe to Hades.
Isometric.
Let's see. Ow, that would hurt.
Goddess of time.
Receive my light,
Side-scroller.
Lysfanger. Let this power flow through you and fight again alongside your past selves.
Kind of cool aesthetic.
I'm here again.
Right next to your past self.
Another me. I look good. I rewind. I begin again. but
Like
with
your
another meat
previous
fight with.
life?
You're
Maybe.
coming with me.
Like your previous run, maybe?
Yeah.
So is that like a
You're not the only one who can be in multiple
mechanic that
places at once.
is usable in-game puzzles, or is that just something that they're
I will become legion and crush these demons.
I do like minions, even if it's a minion of
I can
yourself.
feel that there are more.
It's less Lisfanga? What? Oh,
Lysfanga?
Lisfanga? At least it's easy to remember.
Right. Looks interesting.
Hades like game, cool. Yeah, I like that one too. That looks pretty cool.
definitely an Aaron game. What's up, Shin? Yeah, he probably gonna play that. It is top down.
Hi,
I do like that one. Farm game, no thanks. Throne and Liberty gets a new trailer. Oh, this is gonna be a full size one. Throne and Liberty, 4K.
Hey, so
MMO RPG.
Is that from?
It's shards
Is
scattered
that the
across
ice
the world.
antelope from Elite?
It's exactly what it is. The ice deer.
The ice deer. Yeah. Space
An
antelope.
ancient evil searches for these lost fragments,
An ancient evil.
destroying anything in their path.
Shame this game has autoplay features. Does it really?
Ooh, that's grungy.
What? Well.
Oh, it's like, what happened? Oh, so agitating.
The PC game that plays itself. That's so dirty.
We'll go down to 1080.
Harness their power and
It's totally a last epoch deer.
It's straight up space antelope deer from Man Bear.
Turn into a bald eagle.
You should send this trailer to Mike, Judd. Just to say. Just to say.
Yeah, you inspired somebody else.
Plant some seeds.
Take up arms. Is that the icy deer boy? Yes, sir. I heard Throne and Liberty was bad. I heard that as well. I want to be that guy. I want to be the big troll looking thing.
Really?
Want you? Players wanted. Huh. I don't know.
There you go.
It wants players, Guilty.
Sign up for the tech test.
Players wanted.
Go. The game they made, they want people to play it. I don't know if you've ever heard that before. And we've come to our last game.
What is
It's
that?
30
Party
seconds.
Animals.
30 seconds. We're watching it because we're party animals.
It looks like Psyduck.
Hey, don't.
Hey, this is not.
Don't knock it till you try it, sir.
I like Psyduck.
Look at how many people are having fun.
That's Psyduck. That's straight up Psyduck.
That's like one of those Spitzies games. My son might like something like this.
Oh, it's like Rubber Bandits.
Yeah, just everything.
Party animals.
All that kind of stuff.
I signed
Party
up for
animals.
science.
I want to get actually a fun game like this for when we can't get past towns in last epoch, or a queue for D4. You know, I'd actually like to have like a switch, like, all right,
A
this
little mini game.
just like something that is fun that I can beat up Guilty at on the fly when I need to. That is my plan. And that's it. That is everything from Summer Game Fest 2023. Everything announced. Now, there's one more thing I need to pull up while I have everybody here.
One more thing. What is this? What is
One more thing.
And for another thing.
And for another thing, it is.
Fun and obnoxious. Yeah, probably. Was it Fall Guys, but different?
Fall Guys, Stumble Guys, or something like that. Yeah. What are you looking up, Aaron?
Relax, everybody. Kick back, killers. I find it.
The New World Beta did fry video cards. Wasn't it like the highest of ends of video cards that kept on getting fried? It's funny, like multiple games fried those.
I wonder if they have the record for that. Is that somebody's, kept stat?
Well, I think it's they kept the same architecture and chucked more power at it.
That happens.
It
But
happens
wait!
when you buy NVIDIA.
There's more. Sorry for yelling.
Why are you so loud?
The first PoE 2 trailer teaser was good. Nowhere near as good as the second PoE 2 teaser trailer that shows off the monk class. Check out this combat.
If Edziri could see this now. Ugh, disgusting.
Foul creatures. You're mine. Vile abomination.
Dude.
They made him at least this guy's a staff monk.
The staff is cool. How he can like push the air and spin around and.
You know we're going to be playing the hell out of this game in the community. Like,
yeah. So ExileCon, actually, it says it at the end of the trailer, July 27th, July 28th, July 28th. So at ExileCon, they said we will find out everything. Everything. Like, that's a pretty strong word. Everything there is to know about Path of Exile 2. Which I think is, you know, you can't let
statement.
You can't let D4 take all the glory. And I do have to say, when, you know, I know there's going to be a lot of people that don't agree with this. When you get a game like Diablo 4 that has sold $660 million in 5 days, you have now just put action RPGs as possibly the largest genre of game there is, at least from a player base. No, that's not fair. You've at least grown the genre of action RPGs incredibly. So the people that play the people that
Crush and stuff, but I get
that's what I mean. The people that play Diablo 4 maybe have never played PoE, but the hype of PoE 2 might bring those people over. Last Epoch 1.0 might bring them over. The future, you know. The point I'm trying to make is that D4, love it or hate it, has at least expanded the isometric hack and slash genre and the amount of people that play said genre, which should filter down to other games as well.
The cycle of cycles throughout all the years, and everybody being able to just play a game for a few months at a time and not have to commit anymore. It's not the same as it used to be in that sense.
Yep.
So with all these games competing, it's better for them to cycle just off each other for their own good, for everybody. I mean, just because they'll all feed off each other, because people get burnt out and they go to the next game, and then
and that's why I always tell people, like, if it's like, this is where like my shill comes out. You know, if Last Epoch truly is 3, right? Just from a player, right? If D4 is 1 from how many players play, and PoE and PoE 2 is 2, and Last Epoch is 3, that is a healthy place to be, right? D4 comes out 4 weeks later or 6 weeks later, PoE drops. 6 weeks later, LE drops. And then all the other ancillary games, the Undecember, the Torchlight, the Inquisitor, like all these other games, whatever, you can do whatever you want. But being 3 is still going to give you a fairly large player base. And I think there's going to be a lot of people that will be able to fit that. Oh, what games do you play? I play D4, I play PoE 2, and I play Last Epoch, and I cycle them from their seasons. Like, you know, and obviously there's going to be life and stuff that pops up. But I think that could be a healthy place for LE to fall, because LE's not going to compete with PoE 2 or D4. You know what I mean?
Not head to head. It's they'll all of them will feed off each other, and like you say, all the ancillary games outside of that will feed off of the top 3. It just seems the way of ARPGs. It's fine, you know, and people should accept that, like all the different players, because not every game is the best. Because you might like one feature in one game, but then you like, for Path of Exile, for me, I don't really play it much anymore. New League pops out, I'll play it. I'm kind of bored of the game itself. So when 2 comes out, who knows? Could be a new thing. Could be interesting, at least. You won't have the same. Well, is it the same campaign?
It's a different. It's only a different campaign.
Okay,
same end game.
Same end game. Yeah. That's right.
They changed what they added with 19 ascendancies. I think it's 19 ascendancies. Right. It says, I think it's 7 acts. I think,
but a lot of that stuff, the ascendancies, the acts, all that, it's like 2019 info. I mean, 2 years, a lot can change in a game development.
Or they took that amount of time to work on upgrading their engine.
Dude, it would be, could you just imagine if they were like day one?
Well, you said that they said that they're going to do the same end game. Have they changed, Lux? Have they changed that?
Spooky Roots, I tell you what I think. D4 has way more impact on LE. LE sits nicely between D4 and PoE. Right. And that's because of the hardcore PoEers are always going to show up for PoE.
LE.
Always.
Of course.
Well, yeah, but the real, like, D4 has some elements to it that aren't classically ARPG. And there's going to be people who don't like that. And I think that they're going to play LE before they play D4 when PoE is not on season or on league.
But think logically, because it's already happening. The largest PoE streamers are always going to show up day one for a Diablo 4 season, even if they hate the game, right? Why? Well, yeah. Because it's money. Like, I mean, that's...
Well, they get contracts and, you know,
that's
say money.
Always,
yeah,
I feel like the
streamers, I mean, real people.
I'm just saying from a marketing standpoint, like PoE and D4 will always have huge numbers day ones of seasons because they are 1 and 2, right? The question is, what can Last Epoch get from a, you know, somebody put in chat, like, you know, they need to pick up the pace on content. What can Last Epoch do once the servers are fixed, once they're forward focused, once they're dropping cycles? 11th Hour Games is the exact same size, if not bigger, than Grinding Gear Games. Like, this studio is massive, like 120 plus.
Not in experience, though.
I know.
That's the difference. You could have hundreds of employees. They could all be greenhorns and not know what they're doing. It's not the case with Last Epoch, but I think you know what I mean. Grinding Gear Games has teams developing for basically 10 years. So
Wilson Studio.
They're going to be smoother at all the stuff. And the same thing with Blizzard. They're going to have all these launches. They're going to do better at fixing things. They're going to have somebody on their team that's going to know some secret that they learned 20 years ago that Bob told them. So, you know, that's the advantage those two guys have over 11th Hour Games, obviously. They came out of Reddit.
Hey, by the way, just little FYI, Inquisitor Season 7 is dropping soon, too.
Oh, when?
Soon-ish. I think right now they're already in the transition phase. They said they're pulling down Season 6 escalation. There'll be 2 weeks downtime, and that's going to be the enemy is going to be regrouping, and then they're going to launch Season 7. So Inquisitor Season 7's coming.
Okay.
Which we'll play. Like, we will for sure play. I know.
Good game.
I know. I like that game.
I logged it in the other day, and it's like, down. The league is dead.
Yeah. So if the league's down, that means it's 2-week hiatus.
Right.
Oh, damn. Can't wait. We always play a lot of Inquisitor. I mean, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull the community away from D4. So we'll see.
No, but we can play it. It's fine.
Yeah. I just fear for LE 1.0 because they will release so many things without testing.
Oh my God. You know they will, although they were using CT to some extent, but then they just did a bunch of stuff without using CT, and it's like, what are you
I mean, they said they're going to use the community testers again. All those things are still up, and they still have a fairly large...
I go in there every once in a while and read through the forums, see what... It's mostly just players jabbering back and forth in the general channel.
Yeah, because they don't have to be... Yeah.
You know...
They need to use CT again. A lot.
I know. I can't even give them... Like, I want to give Last Epoch credit because of large updates they've done, but all the successful large updates they've done were always offline. So saying like adding a new mastery, well, they put in the new druid, they put in the new void knight, like there was no problem, but they were offline. So I don't know. They haven't had a successful online update yet. So
no, the last 2 patches have been pretty damn rough.
So we will see what 092 brings, hopefully in a few months.
LE's still, in my opinion, a good game, but
of course.
You know, almost the jokes that for Bethesda, like, it's going to be the same bugs. Wait until the community patch comes out because it's mandatory.
Mm-hmm.
They're heading in that direction where those jokes can be made about them.
LE needs a meaty patch next. I can tell you with complete confidence, it will be a very, very meaty patch next. 092 is going to be fun. That's all I can say. All right, everybody, that's going to do it. We crossed our 90-minute mark. And I got to say, I feel like we did pretty good. I didn't think we were going to get through everything today, gentlemen. And we got through it. Last Epoch, D4, and everything from Summer Game Fest. It really was like a little bit of a watch party tonight. And I'm excited to get the copyright strikes later on. So, Tech, I see your book. I see your book. It's in Guilty's background. Tech, do you see your book? 90 minutes is too short. No, because we have to do a bonus hour. Everybody, we now move on. We now move on to the bonus hour. Need 150 minutes.
50.
All right, everybody. That's going to do it for this week in Action Podcast 70. Thank you all for coming out. The next stream will be on Friday. Now, as always, I get asked all the time, Aaron, what is the best way to support the channel? And we do truly appreciate all the interactions, being a part of the Discord, watching the videos on YouTube, comments, likes, interaction, shares. But if you ever want to take it one step further, check out the Patreon. It really is the best way to support for as little as $1 a month. You get access to the bonus hour of this stream. You get access to the VIP lounge where we just put up the mug shots. So now I see what everybody looks like. You get access to the Aaron Action RPG YouTube channel for VIPs where I put up my studio tour. It's the most benefits you can get if you ever want to support. If it was between a sub monthly on Twitch or Patreon, get into the Patreon because you get all the benefits as well. So anyways, just throwing it out there, and Patreon is in chat. For the Patreons out there, we'll be moving over to the bonus hour. It's always 5 minutes for us to get that up for today. And I said we're going to do the giveaway tonight, and I haven't done that yet. All right, everybody. As long as you're following the channel, type in !giveaway.
Don't answer it this time, Aaron.
Yeah, none for you, Aaron.
Let me enter. I haven't entered yet.
No, you don't need to.
I'm getting in. I'm getting in the giveaway. I'm in. What are you shaking your head about?
You're gonna win again.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Just to be clear, when I won the other day, I immediately picked another name. So it's not like I actually keep it. It's just funny. Aaron wins again. I mean, I really hope I don't win again.
No, if he does, I'm just gonna be.
You're gonna be like, I told you. As long as you're following the channel, type in !giveaway. Last person to join wins. Woo! That actually happens a lot too. That happens a lot as well. Okay. 66 tickets, 34 people are in the giveaway. Let's hope Aaron Action RPG pulls this one. ! Giveaway starting. My 10-second countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Entries are now closed. And obviously to claim your key for Mad Devils.
Good luck, everybody.
Join the Discord. And the winner is... Please don't be me. Please don't be.
It's going to be A. Rob.
Is Hakashu. Congratulations. I know you.
There we go.
Awesome.
See, it wasn't me. Ha, 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 ha. Congratulations. The key is yours.
Congratulations, sir.
Good win. Good
You
win.
did
Yay. Woohoo. And this is complete. All right, everybody. That's going to do it tonight. Patreons, we will see you in 5 minutes. Who should we raid tonight? Let's see. Who do we got on? Oh, we got to go say hi to Perry the pig.
Is he actually on this time?
I don't know. We're not going to. We're going to check. I get the final word. You're all beautiful. Good night.